Hello, it is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. The week is almost over. Aren't they going by quickly? Christmas will be here for you know what? Alexandria, Sinlar Broadcasting Tower Cam there on Texas Street. Seeing some high clouds. That looks a lot worse than it is. That's high clouds. We're not about to get some winter precipitation or anything like that out of this deal. Those clouds are above 12,000 feet high. They don't produce any precipitation on the ground. Stelli's in LeBeau. Likewise, we're seeing some of those high clouds in that area. But yeah, why don't you go down there and get you something good to eat in the near future? And going up to the historic city of Natchitoches, we have temperatures dropping now. Let's just see those high clouds in the sky again. And that is going to be a factor for tonight's lows. In fact, here are your headlines. A freeze tonight. We're going to be similar to Saturday, November 30th. If you remember that morning, that was our first widespread freeze of the season. And so we averaged about 30 degrees, I think, during that spell. Some readings were as low as 27. We had a couple of 26s, I think. And it will be similar for tonight, but I'm going to have it parish by parish coming up in just a bit, and all the details that you want on that important weather headline. And the next one is heavy rain returns. You say, well, I thought we already had that. No, we've got a second event coming. That will be probably mostly Saturday night to Sunday night. Radar, nothing happening here. It's all to the east of us. So right now, temporarily, the atmosphere has dried out and stabilized some. And there's a fresh batch of modified Arctic air, Canadian air coming in from the north tonight. And that will drop temperatures again. That's why we're expecting the freeze here for tonight as a fresh batch of chilly air coming in. So here it is. Here's the surface high. You see it diving just straight for us. That's usually a cold pattern here. Here are the high clouds, mid-level clouds at times coming through. But eventually what's going to happen is as this high presses southward, it will push the high cloudiness out of the way for the most part. So it'll be mostly clear across part of the area and probably less cloudiness over our northern parishes than the southern parishes though, but still some clouds in that direction. So yeah, that will have a little bit of an effect in temperature readings as dry as the area is coming in, and this being a modified Arctic air mass, I was tempted to go lower than I was, but out of respect for some of that, the high and mid-level cloudiness. So here's this model indicating, say, by 7 o'clock Friday morning as you head back to work and school, we've got the high clouds. Again, across our southern parishes where temperatures will be a little bit higher, I still expect a freeze. Further to the north with less cloudiness, lower temperatures, mid to upper 20s in these locations. So yeah, that's the difference. All right, checking out the rest of the future cast there for Friday, going into say Friday morning. We've got a good forecast all the way through Friday evening. In fact, so we've got a pretty good day coming Friday for you, and then into Saturday. Saturday morning already for the deer hunters, we've got a chance of rain. So this is the beginning of the next rainfall event that I've been talking about that is on its way to Cenla. Details in your morning forecast for Friday. The average I expect is 28 degrees. All right. Again, I think we did about 29 or 30 on November 30th. The lowest 24. I don't have that on the map anywhere. Wasn't confident putting that on the map, but I do think that somewhere in between these numbers, especially across the northern parishes here, there will be somebody get that, or 25. Highest 33. Yeah, there's could be a few folks, very few folks escape the freeze on the 30th of November. I think over 90% of us will get one again in the morning. Duration of the freeze, that's another important characteristic of the magnitude of the freeze. About 4 to 8 hours will be most common, but up to 10 hours in some of the coldest locations that get to those middle 20s, certainly possible here across central Louisiana as we get, again, a good second freeze of the season. All right, go beyond this to the 7-day forecast. We're ready for that. A sunny day on Friday, mostly sunny. Some high clouds, I think, will stay with us. There's your average of 28, 50 degrees for your high. Some of you will stay in the 40s there for Friday, so there'll be a crisp day, chill in the air all day long. Not overly warm Saturday, a little bit higher on both sides of the thermometer, 35. We'll see a chance of precipitation come in after midnight on Friday. Right now, I think it's going to be liquid, or if it were to happen to be a couple of pieces of sleet, so what? It's not going to cause any problems with a high 53 on Saturday. The pattern beginning to warm up even more on Sunday. Showers and rain and thunderstorms in the forecast becoming likely later on Saturday night, Sunday and Sunday night, about 90%. And that is when we have the chance of some more heavy rainfall right now. It looks like 2 to 4 inches to me, but we'll continue to refine that for you and give you more details probably in tomorrow's forecast as we get into closer to the weekend. Monday, scattered showers persisting, a warm day, 58 and 74 degrees. So a dose of mild air before the next front arrives on Tuesday. I'll include a chance Tuesday morning with the front. Temperatures, not much movement there. But once we get into Wednesday and Thursday, you see, again, a noticeable downturn in temperatures, both minimum and maximum, occurring middle and latter part of next week with that next front coming in. All right, that's it for me. I think Nick Miculus is going to be with you tomorrow, and I'll be with you about this time also. Take care and have just a fantastic Friday.